If I had different people in my ear at that time, I would not have made that decision. No.
Wow. Single women keeping women single. What your friends do, ladies, is they take your emotional bandwidth that should be for you and your healing, you and your progression, and what they do is they weigh you down with like an albatross around your neck. They drain you. They see your possibility and they realize one thing. They don't have the desire to do any better. See, it's not as though they can't have what you're on the way to get. They're just too lazy to do the work. This is the mess they do to manipulate you to stay stuck with them. And modern women are blind to the manipulations of their friends because you assume these people are actually your friend. They're not your friend. They're not your friend. They're not your friend. They are not your friend. They are there to pick up the crumbs off of your life.
He had already bought a ring. Some things happened to where he was heartbroken, you know, and I knew he was heartbroken. You know, people had let me know he was heartbroken. I had to run into him, and I mean, he found out like when I was dating other people, like I just remember that, right? And it drove him crazy. I felt so bad about that. I mean, he may never know that, but I felt so bad about that I got into therapy. So I would say that breakup really made me see myself as like, you've got problems. you need help. You need to take some accountability for what you bring into a situation, you know. And I started seeing my therapist and really working on myself and wanting to become a better woman or a better version of myself because I was really broken. And so I think that just that decision to get into therapy and seeing myself for who I really am.
Go sell this to somebody else. Look at every interview I've done, to everything that I've been posting and everything that I've been saying. And if you don't like me, I don't like you. I don't need none of you women in my comments saying they like me. I don't care to be liked. I got my heart broke. I was married. I was with this woman for 5 years. I never cheated. I got more access to than most I know. I was a good man, a good husband, and very, very focused on my family and my children. And the $2,500 or $2,600 that I was giving Samantha since she decided to leave me, I was giving her that for 2 years straight without a court order. A prenup into alimony, which I'm getting because the prenup is protecting me. And she's, yes. Okay. When relationships and marriages ends, contrary to what the world believes, it ain't always a cheating man who's verbally and physically abusing you, over you, doing something. It's very simple. If it ain't about Samantha, it ain't about nothing. I guess being in a relationship with a big personality in the entertainment, which she signed up for, made her cave. Slowly but surely cave. Her mama was the one who was like, oh, we did it, like we hit the lottery type shit. Gas the...
My first love broke my heart in 37 million pieces, and I never healed from it. And because of that, I was no good for nobody, like literally, until I like moved on from that. And when I did move on from that, y'all, I mean, it wasn't long. I mean, after that, I wasn't afraid of being married because I was not gonna, if I didn't go to a therapist, I would have never gotten married. I wasn't getting married. Your girl didn't want, I wasn't one of them. No, we're not doing that, baby girl. I wasn't one of them I was not one of them women that was like dreaming up of when I was going to get married one day. That just wasn't me. All I had seen in marriage was pain, and dysfunction. And I was not trying to get married. So it was probably about 2 years after I saw my therapist for the first time, I got married.
Okay, this is perfect. Watch this, y'all. I'm being very literal because I want y'all to understand my life. So, front of my house is my office. And so I would send the nanny out the front door, and I had curtains, and my windows are tinted in my office. And so every time Sam would pull up to drop the baby off, I'd be standing behind the curtain and just looking. And everything about her energy was like she had literally disconnected and disassociated herself from everything that had to do with everything. We got married in this house. We made this baby in this house. We had our first dance in this house. How the fuck could you pull up to this house with so many emotional and sentimental moments that we have shared and started a family, and you pulling up, dropping the baby off like it's a fucking daycare? She would get out the car, singing like this to the baby in the car seat. She would get the baby, hand it to the nanny, and just get in the car, okay, bye, and drive the fuck off. And I would be sitting in the fucking window, just like this, looking for something before you get in the car. Can you have a moment? Look up at the house. Look at your life and your world that we shared together. We tore the street sign down. We used to pull up in front of this house and pray in front of the house because we knew that our life and our family was going to be lived in this house.
My platform, and I can't say that ask for people to take accountability for their actions, and I don't take accountability for mine. And so at the end of the day, I can't preach, oh, accountability, take accountability, or say women should take accountability, and I don't. I think that it's important for me too, without shading somebody else, without saying, oh, they did this or they did that. And a lot of times we can get into that. We can get into blame shifting and doing a lot of things instead of just sitting in that seat and just saying, you know what, there are things I could have done better. And hopefully somebody can learn from my mistakes. And so at the end of the day, that's the goal. The goal of all of this, this platform was not, I didn't earn this platform. God gave me this platform, and he called me to be obedient. And he called me to be honest, and he called me to be authentic. And whether that means that people say negative things or not, I'm going to be faithful, and I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to trust God with my honesty. And obviously this was unintentional. This is unintentional, but at the end of the day, I trust God. Hopefully somebody got to, get something from it. And that was the goal. So I will be going live on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube. And if you guys want to go, you can go there. But at the end of the day, I'm going to stand in my truth, and I'm not going to make it about anybody else's actions. I'm just not. My platform, and I can't say that ask for people to take accountability for their actions, and I don't take accountability for mine. And so at the end of the day, I can't preach, oh, accountability, take accountability, or say women should take accountability, and I don't. I think that it's important for me too, without shading somebody else, without saying, oh, they did this or they did that. And a lot of times we can get into that. We can get into blame shifting and doing a lot of things instead of just sitting in that seat and just saying, you know what, there are things I could have done better. And hopefully somebody can learn from my mistakes. And so at the end of the day, that's the goal. The goal of all of this, this platform was not, I didn't earn this platform. God gave me this platform, and he called me to be obedient. And he called me to be honest.